cheer him over the flag.
There you go.
Dory says, she says, I think they missed the podium by one.
Just before we get away with the men's team pursuit, unofficially we have a huge new Canada Games record for the Quebec women's team.
Oh. Team Nova Scotia.
Introducing Team Nova Scotia.
From Team Nova Scotia, Connor Cameron, Barrett Ferguson Losier, and Luke Sullivan.
Oh, they're skating solo too.
How many pairings in the men's?
Well, it's going to be the same as the women, but there's going to be 7. I thought there was 4 pairings. So one of the teams dropped out because the Brunswick should be over on the other side. Oh, there.
The great matter.
Oh, there's New Brunswick going now.
Yeah.
The boys are having a little power nap.
And now entering the oval, our second men's team for the first pairing. Skating, starting out of the far lane, Team New Brunswick.
Représentant le Nouveau-Brunswick, representing New Brunswick, Riley Adams, John Crawford, Remy Martin, and Scott Verschure.
My last store before I moved here was in Fort Lauderdale.
The men's team pursuit race is an 8-lap race compared to the women's 6 laps. Just a reminder to all the other team pursuit teams, the men's races are now on.
Team Nova Scotia crossing the line first after the initial 200 meters. 7.5 to go.
Yeah, there you go, right? So I taught the kids.
Quad's still out there. Oh, well, probably want to see the boys.
Brenda's not moving fast enough. Brenda is not moving fast enough. They got a nice life, but they were having a bit of a nap over there.
That's fine for her. You can go. Oh, I don't know. I think something's wrong with the announcements because he was giving a running commentary for a little while there.
As New Brunswick follows through the line, we ask that Saskatchewan and Manitoba men's team pursuit please get out onto the ice as soon as possible.
Should have 5 laps left.
Let's hear it for Team Nova Scotia. Halfway through.
They must, yeah, for sure.
There's a lot of it, because
That's what it's here. They're just conserving themselves. They have to get one up. Four?
Exciting.
They only have 3 for,
Three laps to go for Team Nova Scotia. Trois tours à faire pour l'équipe du Nouveau-Brunswick. Let's hear it for Team New Brunswick. And very synchronized coming here is Team Nova Scotia.
The expertise.
looking for the number of lap votes down there. We can't actually see it. Oh, these guys are on their last lap. Yeah, and I saw the guy. Anyway, there's no bell on the other side.
One lap to go for our teams. 200 meters left for Team Nova Scotia. Let's hear it for our teams as they come across the line. Finishing first, Team Nova Scotia. And coming out of the last corner, Team New Brunswick.
And our next pair of teams skating out of the near lane is Team Saskatchewan. Starting on the far side of the oval, Team Manitoba.
Representing Saskatchewan, représentant le Saskatchewan, Marc-André Doyon, Brad Height, Dade Meinert, and Matthew Scutchings. Representing Team Manitoba, Owen Hack, AJ Seddon, Joel Simpson, and Tyson Langelar. Après 200 mètres, avantage, équipe Saskatchewan.
Team Saskatchewan retaining their lead after one full lap. 7 laps to go.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams looking very synchronized. Should expect to see Team Manitoba come on strong at the end.
None of the girls emerged.
There, come on, stronger pretty soon.
Team Ontario, you need to be
Gap's getting wider.
entering onto the ice, please. Team Ontario to the oval.
Team Saskatchewan, advantage over Team Manitoba.
That's exciting.
5 laps to go. Team Saskatchewan opening up a little bit of a bigger lead. Team Manitoba dropping one of their athletes. And you can see they employed a bit of a push on that back straight. Team Saskatchewan maintaining their lead.
Team Saskatchewan looking very strong with 4 laps to go. Let's hear it for Team Manitoba. And coming down the front stretch, let's hear it for Team Saskatchewan.
I know there are. I know people have gone there. Depending on what's going to do, it's kind of like it's small. And more than really nice.
Really going strong.
Depending on what's going to do. They're so beautiful. Having more instant experience.
Two laps to go for Team Saskatchewan and Team Manitoba.
As they come off this corner, Team Saskatchewan will hear the bell. They'll have 1 lap to go.
Let's hear it for Team Saskatchewan with a very well executed race. Coming up on 1 to go, Team Manitoba. Let's hear it for our athletes.
And coming off the final corner into the finish is Team Saskatchewan.
Driving to the line now, Team Manitoba.
Next on the oval, starting on the near side, Team Ontario. Skating, starting on the far side of the oval, Team British Columbia.
Ontario, représentant l'Ontario, Noah, Bauma, Max, Brant, Gibson, Himbo, and Matthew Laxton. Representing Team BC, représentant l'équipe de la Colombie-Britannique, Kieran Hansen, Eric Orlowski, Jacob Rabuliak, et Joshua Tellerson.
Come on, Max, you can do it.
Yeah. The first 3 that, yeah.
An unfortunate slip for one BC skater, but they have 3 left.
He's not wasting any time either. Yep. And he's catching him up.
After 1 lap, slight advantage, Team BC over Team Ontario. Let's hear it for Josh Talazan as he's helping catch up to Team BC.
Almost wiped this guy out who was going across the ice when he shouldn't have been.
Yeah, over him, but
He was trying to catch him.
Five laps to go for Team BC and Team Ontario. Very close race. Quatre tours à faire pour l'équipe de la Colombie-Britannique et de l'Ontario. Une course très serrée.
there's one falling off. Yeah. Well, Bowman didn't feel that well, so it's okay.
Let's hear it for Team Ontario.
Team Ontario looks to have just under a second lead at this point.
Oh no!
An unfortunate slip for Team BC.
Is he okay?
Oh.
Sometimes starts to the other.
Did they clip one another?
Yeah. I don't know what they did. Yeah, it's okay. He looks okay.
How many laps have we got? People, I don't know, Betty. Yeah, they were right.
But the others are still going to do their laps so that they can come.
They're still moving.
Well, they'll.
Ready to go.
And coming into the bell, this is Team Ontario. They need to retain their synchronization and their composure to see how fast they can go.
Yeah, the others are starting.
TBC regrouping. They've got to finish this race to get 3 people through.
Let's hear it for Team BC. Let's support our athletes. Team Ontario looking very strong in the last corner.
Come on, you guys, you can do it.
Team BC now into their bell lap.
Not a big crowd here.
But they're, yeah,
And you have seen anything can happen in the team pursuit. They'll want to get this finishing time.
I think that's awesome. Yeah, good. Yep.
Good for them. Good for them.
And congratulations to Team BC for fighting through all of that adversity in that race.
Yeah.
3 of their skaters
That's right.
coming through to get their final time. And our final pairing Skating on the near side in front of those very noisy stands, Team Alberta.
And then is there like a 7-5?
And skating from the far side, Team Quebec.
Representing Alberta, Paul Coder, Max Halleck, Joshua Hathaway, and Caleb Mueller. Representing Québec, représentant le Québec, Cédric Brunet, Antoine Gagnon-Lamarche, William Lamelin-Bilodeau et William Soyer.
In that previous race, overshadowed by a number of mishaps, Team Ontario with an unofficial new Canada Games record.
Oh! The grandmother cheers. Oh, awesome.
Coming through the first 200 meters, Team Quebec with a slight lead over Team Alberta.
Thanks again. We'll see what happened together. That's Oh, yeah, Simon and Benny are outside, so
A very tight race between Team Alberta and Team Quebec. Let's hear it for Team Alberta.